Hey, so it's getting kind of late, so that's why my face looks like this. This is going to be embarrassing tomorrow. But I read the book Spilled Milk, and a good paragraph, I believe. The attack was immediate. What are you still doing on the computer? There are 2 cups in the sink, and you're sitting on the computer like there's nothing to do. Do you need a special invitation to keep this plate clean? Huh? Do you? Adam was fast, but not fast enough. Dad approached him and overturned the chair he was sitting on. My throat tightened. Get moving. Get this place picked up now. The chair was airborne and sailed across the room, hitting Adam square in the chest. He sank to the ground, hitting his head against the wall behind him, and a faint blood streak followed him down. Dad, stop! I rushed to Adam's side and pulled the chair off of him. So, my first question was share a passage from the book. Why did this quote stand out? Well, I just shared the passage and it stood out to me because it was something scary and traumatic that he experienced and he had to go through just because he didn't put the dishes in the sink. And it was just an emotional part of the book that I thought was important. What drew you in or turned you off? Well, what drew me into this book was how this girl, Brooke, had so much hard stuff in her home life, and she overcame all of it stronger than she was before. My favorite character was definitely Brooke. She was the main character. I liked her because she wasn't afraid. She was innocent, and she knew what she wanted, but she didn't let any of this stop her from achieving her dreams, which I thought was really awesome. My least favorite character I would have to say is obviously the father because he beat the kids and that's not right. That's like the bad guy. Could you relate to any of the characters? If so, who? I could relate to Brooke because she had a tough home life at the beginning and overcome, and of course none of that kind of stuff happened to me, but before I had all this, like I had money and things, it was hard home life. It lived in a garage, that kind of thing, so it was like emotional appeal for me. And on a scale of 1 to 10, what you'd rate it, I would definitely give it like a 7.5. It was a good book. It was a little too sad for my type of more of a happy reader, scary reader kind of thing. My favorite part of the book, I would have to say my favorite part of the book is when she finally makes the call to social services and gets herself out of it. So my least favorite part of the book was probably when Adam got a knife pulled on him and then by a guy at 7-Eleven, and the mom was upset about it instead of helping him. And how did you like the writer's style? Why did you like the writer's style? It was a little mopey. It was a little sad. I feel like it was a mopey story, but I feel like it could have been worded a little bit better than or more descriptive or just something. It wasn't a lot to it. If you could change something about the book, what would it be? If I could change something about the book, it would probably, I'm trying to think because I liked it a lot. It would probably be that she didn't have to go through so much. Maybe she could have left a little bit of the abuse out. I don't know. What point of view are you telling the story from? I'm telling the story from obviously the narrator. Because when I read it, I read the character's reaction. I give it 3.5 stars. Pretty good. Nothing special for me. It might be for you if you have that kind of trouble. Anyway, thank you. Bye.